Okay.
Wait, let me.
I click live now.
And we are live.
So Rose, tell me and
Estamos
ao
ao vivo.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I literally just wanted to get up to actually change something about the oven because we have some croquettes / bitterballen in the oven. So just let me do that 1 second.
I can hold here.
Hold it there.
Yeah. Então, por enquanto que a Rose está ali vendo os nossos aperitivos que a gente vai ter.
Yes.
Hoje a live vai ser em inglês, certo? Então, só estou explicando. Isso vai ser um teste.
Uma holandesa aqui.
Uma holandesa. E hoje a gente vai falar sobre Kingsday e a gente vai ter um happy hour. Vai ser um mini happy hour. Ok? A gente vai ter algum pessoal conhecido aí entrando e a Rose também vai explicar como é que vai funcionar a dinâmica de hoje. Ela vai ser o co-host. Ok? Então agora vou mudar para inglês. Vamos mudar. Agora switching.
Agora switching.
So if you are listening, okay, just leave at the comments and just say hi, where we are. And so today we have our special guest. Rose. Rose is my fiance. And so she's from Netherlands and so first things first, what is Kingsday?
Okay, so maybe let's backtrack a little bit and just explain the idea for today, because today it is Kingsday in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am from the Netherlands, so we decided, as you know, we can't have any of the big parties. Like a lot of my friends in the Netherlands, they're kind of like, what to do today? Like it's Kingsday, but we can't really do the things that we want to do.
Hey, Mateus.
Hey, Mateus. Happy Kingsday.
Happy Kingsday.
So yeah, we were kind of like, what are we going to do? And then actually yesterday, Philippe and I were talking and we're like, let's do a live celebration of Kingsday, just to talk a little bit about what are the traditions and just to have a little bit of fun. Philippe knows a lot already about the Netherlands, so he's gonna show us that today.
Avenilza is here.
Avenilza! Olá, boa tarde.
Boa tarde, Avenilza. Avenilza is my mom.
Yeah. Can we see who we have online now so we know?
We have like 3 and 5.
But can we see who or we can't see the profiles?
No, just like the people that are commenting.
So if you're online, yeah, let us know. Say hi where you're watching us from.
Se você está aí ao vivo acompanhando também, diga um oi.
We can do a Duolingo
version. Yeah.
Duolingo version today. But yeah, so what Philippe was just starting to say, we have another Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, welcome to our Kingsday party. So yeah, no, like for instance, what Philippe just started saying, I'm from the Netherlands. So you might have been able to see by the shirts that we're both wearing. And we thought it'd be fun to introduce you to the traditions of the Netherlands and have a little Kingsday party.
Like we have people.
Hi from Vermont. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that it was snowing the other day in Vermont. So and like I'm looking outside at the palm trees, the sunny palm trees. Here in Portugal, it's completely different. We have Edo, fun. They're at dinner. Hi Edo en Franske, leuk om jullie erbij te zien. And hi daughter from Amersfoort. My parents. Hi. So we'll have to say post in a little bit with our Heineken beers. This is not sponsored by Heineken, by the way. But I just felt like today we needed to have some Dutch beers. So who am I? Because Philippe invited me to his channel. Mm-hmm. So he was like, okay, introduce yourself. But I think actually all of the people watching know me.
Yeah. I think you're
well known amongst this group. So maybe we can talk about Kingsday instead. Yeah. So Philippe, tell me before we start, what do you know about Kingsday?
Oh, so the first thing when I I think the first time that I was in Netherlands.
I will open the beers in the meantime.
The first time that I was in Netherlands, a friend of mine, Alexandre Quinto, that he works at booking.com in Amsterdam. He just told me about Kingsday. He was like, "Oh, there's this like huge party. The whole country is celebrating. Everyone's like wearing orange, and everyone goes to the canal, and it's a really cool day." And like after that moment, I was just okay. I just put them at my list, and I definitely should go and see. But at that time, I didn't have met like Rose yet, so it wasn't back of my mind. And after, I have met Rose, and we had our first, and for me, it was the only one, Kingsday in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I was just like following. The last year was a lockdown, Kingsday, and I had prepared bitterballen for Rose.
He did.
I tried it.
He did. No, he actually did. And today we have a Portuguese tradition, basically, or not a tradition, but we have a Portuguese rendition on coqueta. Yeah. So I got something that is as close to bitterballen as I could get here. Avenida Holanda.
Holanda e coração.
Coração. What's orange?
Laranja.
Laranja, obviously. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. So, and...
Sorry.
Yeah.
So hopefully you have a drink at home so we can say proost. Proost to Kingsday, Koningsdag. Yeah. So baby. Cheers. Cheers. So in the end, we did celebrate Kingsday. Yeah, we have a lot of balloons here. So in the end, you did celebrate Kingsday.
Yeah, I did celebrate. Yeah, it was really cool day. Actually, the party started like the day before. That's why I discovered that for the locals, the party started at midnight the day before.
King's Night is the best.
Yeah.
So basically, and we will have a quiz in a little bit. So I think for the Dutch people, it will be easy, but maybe for your mom, you'll need to help her on the on the Dutch. Gustavo.
Hey, Gustavo.
But yeah, we have a quiz about how well you know things about Kingsday, and Philippe will be taking it live here on display, so we will know if he is the Dutchman that he looks like right now with the football
shirt. In front of like Rose family, it will be like hard enough. So everyone will judge me like if I get a low score, it will be like really bad.
Oh gosh.
So, and another funny thing, because before was like Queen's Day, right?
It was. Yeah. Ooh, look who did their research.
And the day has changed. I think before was like 30th of April.
Oh my gosh.
And no, because I have a few friends that travel to Netherlands and changed. And when they got there, like they got at the wrong time. So that's why I knew that the time has changed.
What did they do in the end? I feel so bad for tourists that traveled all the way there and then they got there at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm. So they enjoyed the time at Amsterdam. I think they're
still a nice day.
Yeah, it's still a nice trip.
Yeah.
And the King's Day is the actual birthday for the king.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the king is Willem. Gosh.
Willem. And then?
I did my homework.
What else? Willem.
Oh gosh, no.
Willem, oh gosh.
Okay, yeah.
So let's see what else do we have in the comment.
Yeah, so we
got wine and coqueta. Oh. So coqueta is another Dutch thing. It's like basically it's beef. I think it's like a ragu or something, a beef ragu, and then it's basically it has breadcrumbs, like fried breadcrumbs around it, so it's really healthy. Mm-hmm. And the smaller versions are the bitterballen, which is the best thing ever. Actually, the other day I went into town here. We are in Portugal, Lagos, and I went into town and they had the bitterballen here, which was just joy. So
yeah, and you try to speak Portuguese and they answer in Dutch.
So this is what happened. I sat down at the terrace here where they had bitterballen, and I decided, I was like doing my really kind of like full effort Portuguese. I was like asking, can I sit at that table in Portuguese? And, you know, like just kind of like greeting them and doing the full thing in Portuguese and ordering the full thing in Portuguese. Like, was a bitterballen, because there's no Portuguese word for bitterballen. And then she heard me say bitterballen, the waitress, she heard me say bitterballen. And she came back with the beer and bitterballen. And she was like, alsjeblieft, and started speaking Dutch to me. So I was like, come on, like, all my efforts. And I just refused to speak Dutch back to her. I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to speak Dutch in Portugal. It's not happening. So I basically...
but here in Lagos, there is a big like Dutch community.
Actually, and then another thing happened, because there were people sitting next to us that were Belgium, and they just... like asked her, Philippe is going to check on the coquette now, but they just asked her like, hey, can we have a beer in Dutch? Like, hey, mogen wij een biertje? So there go all the efforts to speak Portuguese here, but there is a big Dutch community here, so I guess they're catering to them, and it is nice that we can have bitterballen. So let's see.
Gustavo asked it like if
the Kingsday is Gustavo is saying, Philippe, it seems the Kingsday is our carnival. And I think it is, but I'd say that your carnival, like, it's like, how long is it? 14 days or something?
No, it's 1 week officially.
1 week, but I always feel like it's very long. Like, so, I mean, Kingsday is like 1 day and 1 night, and that's it. But yeah, I'd say it would be kind of like your carnival. I mean, what carnival is for you. So I was actually really sad today. I was like listening to Dutch songs and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. They kind of exploded. But these are our coquette here. And then we have some mustard. So we have the bitterballen with some mustard, which is the best thing to do.
Yeah, so I heard also they have carnival.
Yeah.
Also there is the Dutch carnival.
We do have carnival as well in the Netherlands, and it depends. Like if you're more in the south, they usually have carnival, and it's the same. Actually, it has the same meaning of, you know, like kind of like the fasting time, and then just like before the fasting time, going crazy and drinking a lot and like dressing up crazy, and then after being really strict on yourself. But I think the part of being strict on yourself in the fasting just kind of got lost in the whole story. So
and if you have any questions as well, please like leave at the comment. Se você tem alguma pergunta, pode mandar uma pergunta em português também, que a gente vai... A Rose está falando português muito bem.
Sim. Podemos falar em português agora também. Não faz mal.
Oh my gosh.
So what else do we have in the comments? Do we have anything else coming in?
Yeah, no, I think that's until now, like just Lizzie, our family. If you are there, say hi. Oh, Gustavo say muito bom.
Muito bom. Good. Actually, Gustavo was helping me with my Portuguese as well, so it's getting better now.
Abenius as well. Abenius.
Yeah, we speak on video calls with Philippe's mom, who is now also on the line. So she
always says
"Kishiki" para Abenilsa now. So yeah.
So and what else? What do we have today?
So for Kingsday, we have the quiz in a little bit, okay. But I think actually what Gustavo said about comparing the two holidays, because obviously people are talking to each other now.
It's good because the cross, so like it's on your head.
Oh yeah, we put a crown up on the airco there just to make it a bit more festive here.
Yeah, this is a gigantic.
I'll stay like this. we were, because we're in an Airbnb, we were afraid to actually put anything on the walls, so we're just gonna stick it on the air conditioner. Yeah.
So and Gustavo also is like asking about the t-shirt.
Yes, the soccer shirts. Okay, so Philippe, this is your expertise.
Yeah, the jersey. This one is the oldest one I had in Brazil for a while, and there is a funny story because I think, I don't know, Brazil always play like for 94, 98, they're like always like Brazil was like playing with Netherlands, and because of that also I like to like I don't know follow the team, and I like we have video game and I have like different players playing different leagues, and I bought that shirt, and I believe that the year that I bought that, Netherlands won Brazil, I think was like 2008 or something. And all of my friends are like say, "Oh, you bought that
You're
shirt?
the reason."
Yeah, you're the reason." Say, "Yeah."
I think it's good. I don't think there's anything wrong with this action.
Yeah.
Like, it worked out for us.
And I think the last time when I went to Brazil, I just got that shirt. And that one I bought when I was in Ireland, and I have a full stock. So because that one I used to run, start like being a bit old, and the second one was like to replace. So I was like planning. I think next year, Kingsday, I will bring my jersey.
Oh no, never happened.
Never happened. Not this time.
Maybe next year.
Next year, maybe.
Yeah.
Next year we can invite like Gustavo and Benitez as well.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So
Kingsday trip to Netherlands.
We have another one. So don't forget
the orange tompoes. Yes. So there's this thing, and I tried to get them here. I was just looking like maybe Lidl has them or something, but they are not sold here. So there's orange tompoes, which is basically it's a pastry with a lot of cream, custard cream inside. We had it, I think, last time we were there.
Yeah.
Philippe doesn't remember.
No, I do remember. Also the fofinhos, or is it the
poffertjes. Yeah, poffertjes. They call them fofinhos here. So we did find those here. But yeah, the orange tompoes, it's basically we have these tompoes and they're sold all year around. But for Kingsday, they have the orange tompoes. So it's a special treat, and my mom is now actually saying that people are lining up for them. So it's now that people, I guess, are in lockdown, it's the one kind of thing that you can lean on. So, but not in Portugal. We have the bitterballen. I think that's good enough.
Yeah. I know.
I could make them myself as well, but Liana, actually, my friend mentioned that yesterday, but I was like, okay, maybe later.
So, yeah. But here the small waffles they call like fofinhos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you
the poffertjes. Yeah.
When you score that. So so thanks Gustavo about the comments, and I think that one's my favorite one now.
I like it as well.
Yeah, this is a classic one.
And it's funny because like in Dublin, I had this whole accessory closet. Like I had like a whole Dutchie packet,
box,
like with flags and with accessories to wear for Kingsday, for football games and everything like that. And then I didn't decide to bring it because we were only here for 2 months. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to bring the accessories.
Nah, just 2 months.
Just 2 months. I mean, well, we decided in the first idea was going for 2 months. So I didn't bring the accessories. And then today I was like, I would have, I need my flags that I can draw on my cheeks because that's what we always do. And
we do have the thumbnail when I be also.
Yeah, we had the flags and the orange. I bought this big orange hat that I then decided to keep as well, which Philippe didn't like.
Yeah.
Because he was like, oh, more accessories. But yeah, so then I had to borrow Philippe's shirt. So that's where we are now.
But it's nice. And I just remember like the night was really cool. The day also after, like there are loads of boats at the canal.
The boats at the canal is the best. If you want to do Kingsday, the best way, according to me, is you need to have a friend with a boat, or you need to rent a boat yourself. You need to be on the canal, and it needs to be a sunny day, because actually I did it twice, and one day it was really, really nice and sunny, and it was the best day ever. And another day it was just like storming, raining. I think it was even snowing at one point. So that time it wasn't so fun.
I would try to download one image here to show.
Yeah, I have some images in the quiz later on as well, if it slows us down. Yeah. So yeah, that is Kingsday. So Philippe, for you, was it, because like Gustavo just asked a question about Carnival, was it kind of like what you expected, or what was there anything that you were like,
so weird? for me I think the first concern was like I don't know, in Brazil when you go to a carnival and was me and like I think what 5 girls or something, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I will be with the girls, like, and because usually in Brazil there are 5 girls, and depends on the part carnival, the people side like talking, like try to like start a conversation, and the whole, and I was like,
you were just their bodyguard.
Yeah, and I say I will be the bodyguard. Like I was like Brazilian mindset. When I got there, like
when you were with me and the other girls, because it was me and Utrecht Possie, and then basically Philippe. But yeah, I
was there. I was like, oh gosh, I will spend the day like as a bodyguard, but. No, like the whole party, like everyone's like in their zone.
Everyone does their own thing. Is there in their own group, like.
Yeah, it's kind of like a private one. Like everyone's like happy, celebrating, like partying. They're like really, like sometimes like really crazy stuff. Like there's like people with costumes, like dancing, like sound box, and people doing like rave at the middle of the street.
Yeah, the raves, the mini raves.
Mini raves, and it was really fun. But like everyone's like in their zone. So I do have an image here. So this is like how it looks like
normally, not this year.
Yeah, not
this is not a recent picture. Yeah.
So, and let's see, we have any comments. Yeah, we have. What's the thing? My mom needs to go. Client.
Ciao, Benilza.
Ciao. So, and.
Gustavo, Philippe, you are always talking about Rose's Portuguese, but how is your Dutch? Did you give up learning Dutch? Ooh, Gustavo is on fire today.
Yeah. So before I knew a lot compared to Rose. Like our levels are.
I mean, compared to my Portuguese.
Yeah, compared to Portuguese, I was like way far. But now Rose is like way far. I am not able to go to a supermarket or restaurant and order something. Rose is like able to do that.
But he knows a lot of words.
Yeah, I know words because I like the listen like Dutch music.
Yeah.
Not the best one, like it was like hip hop.
There's worse Dutch music.
But so I do like, so that's why I get the words, but it was like way far from.
So what words do you know?
So lekker.
Lekker. Very good.
Ja, nee. Dankjewel.
Dankjewel. Yeah.
Goedemorgen.
Really good.
Goedenacht.
Yep.
And beer is beer.
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 Beer. And, sir as well in Dutch.
Yeah, vrouw.
And?
Johan.
Yeah.
And meneer.
Meneer.
And I love one word that is precise.
Yeah. This is like Philippe. So Philippe and I, we worked together from the same house for the last year during lockdown. And in Dublin, we had a 1-bedroom apartment. So we were working even in the same living room. And so Philippe was listening to all of my calls, and I had a lot of client calls that were in Dutch. And basically one day he asked me, he was like, what is this word precies that you say all the time? Like, what does it mean? And then I realized or Dutch in general say a lot of precies, because it's like, I concur with you. It's like, right, indeed, precisely. So it's just kind of like, during a conversation, it comes up a lot.
Business conversation. I think I got a lot. So we have Fausto as well. Fausto's from Recife. He's asking if you're gonna do a rap.
Cachaça.
Sorry, no.
Maybe later.
Yeah, the cachaça here is too expensive, Fausto, and to send to Brazil, it's like. I think it's better like I gave you like someone to buy a cachaça from Brazil, but
English is okay for him, or English is okay for him.
Fausto is I think he was learning English. He was doing class. Probably he will get that. If he doesn't get bingo de cachaça, Fausto. A cachaça aqui é muito caro.
Mas aqui temos Sagres cerveja. É muito bom.
Cerveja é bom e barato aqui.
É barata também.
Mas tudo que é do Brasil aqui é bem caro. Well, Holland is more than Amsterdam.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But I have to say the Kingsday party was really good in Amsterdam, but it's very different in different cities. So it really depends on where you're from, where you want to celebrate it. And for me, for instance, I actually really like King's Night in Utrecht because it's a smaller city, it's more authentic. A lot of the students go there, so it's just a really fun place to be. They have all these squares outside with DJs playing and everything like that.
Yeah, I was really jealous because I think you went last year.
The flea market is actually always, so there's this other tradition on Kingsday where it's called the flea market, and even kids, they can just they become really entrepreneurial. They sell sometimes it's crazy because you see kids selling beers and it's like, it's not okay. But then it's King's Night, so it's okay. For one day, it's okay. But yeah, so people get really entrepreneurial. They come up with really cool quizzes or games. It's just all different ways to make money and just have a good time, basically.
Oh, we have a compliment from Lana here. Lana saying that the Portuguese is getting better.
Yay! Estou chocada. Good. Yeah. We've been watching The Circle Brazil. That really helped me. Yeah. I think that's
I think reality show is the source.
Reality shows is the best way to learn a language. Yeah. We actually recorded a video about this the other day, so it's really good. We have another comment coming in, I see.
Yeah. So I was saying that let's call. So he was because I saw people here there's a huge community and
in Portugal, you mean?
In Portugal,
yeah. A Dutch community, yeah.
And sometimes when I listen there, I can recognize now. At the beginning, I was I was asking Rose, this is German Dutch, but I think now it's
Yeah, and that's the same way that I was having trouble in the beginning to hear if it was Brazilian Portuguese or normal Portuguese, which sounds really weird, but I couldn't really tell what the accent, how it was different. And now I'm I don't know how I could not hear it. It's so completely different.
Completely different. And you are getting now the accent from States as well.
Yeah. Again, thanks to The Circle. Yeah.
So. And for today, I think if you want to participate as well, we have a quiz.
Yeah, we have a quiz.
Let's.
Do you want to start the quiz?
Yeah. Okay. I will. I'll get the structures first. So.
The structure. Okay. Yeah, and then we can talk a bit more.
So let's try or just.
Can we share? Yeah.
Open a window here.
Because we have a Kahoot that you can join at home as well. So what you need for this is either a laptop or your phone.
Yeah.
And we're going to give you the game pin. Philippe is just logging in now.
Share my screen and I will share window.
So it's a funny thing because I was talking to Lizzie about this, and Kahoots we always used to use it in LinkedIn as client engagement.
I just remember that I was really bad in those quizzes.
Really? I think you would be good. I think you're going to be good at this one.
But it was Irish quiz.
So I have to say, because we have quite some Dutchies on the line today, I think for them it will be an easy quiz. But this quiz is also based on speed and agility. So basically, if you're the first to answer and you got the right answer, then you could win. So don't think just because you're a Dutchie that you're in.
Yeah. So I'm challenged now, Gustavo. So it's
okay. Good.
Gustavo, you should try that.
No, more people. Everyone on the
Camila. Camila's here.
Camila, hey, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Welcome to our Kingsday party.
Lizzie as well. Lizzie, please.
Throwback Tuesday. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
So
LinkedIn Live. Okay, so will I give you the game pin so you can? Okay, you're closing and getting your.
Yeah. So now I just need to check. Yeah.
Okay, so
first you need to go to Kahoot.it.
IT. Yeah.
Kahoot.it. In there, we're gonna use our pin code. For me, it's 3,
It is 308 5185.
85.
I'm not hearing the song now. The song is a very important piece of the puzzle. Hold on.
So if you are there, just type the pin. So Gustavo, I will just like leave the pin here.
Yeah, so you can just, for anyone that's watching on their laptop, you can either do it on your phone. Oh, Camilla is already there. So quick.
85.
And Gustavo is there. .it. And it can be on your phone or on your laptop. Depends on what you prefer. That's it. So we'll just give everyone some time to join. Lizzie's already there for old time's sake, I would say.
A lot of pressure for me now.
A lot of pressure for you. But
no.
I have to say, based on the facts that you gave me and that you were even giving me some questions about Kingsday, that I was like, I never thought about that. I mean, I think you have good chances of winning this, but let's see. I mean, I definitely know that we have some really quick people on the line as well. So we have 3 more people. I'm not sure if everyone wants to join. Maybe if they can let us know if they are trying to join as well. In the meantime, let's just give people some time to get on the call. But Felipe, in terms of Dutch traditions, Dutch culture,
oh God,
what is kind of the one thing that stands out to you about Dutch culture?
I think you are really direct to the point. I think that's I was like, oh,
not just me, the Dutch, the Dutch in general.
Dutch in general, yeah. Usually, like in Brazil, when you want to say something or ask something, we just like do this whole cycle to get into that.
But you're not like that. I think you're quite direct as well.
No, but I think I just changed later. And even I don't know, I think that was the last time I was like talk with my mom. And then my mom just asked me just answer that. And she was like, oh my gosh, like why you are answering like that? I was like, because I don't know, I think she was used to like, take a walk around to answer something. I was like, no, just don't do that. Like I was really straight.
It's funny because like I remember when I was staying, because I did 1 year in US, and I felt like when I was living there, I also felt like there's this whole kind of like role play that you have to go through first before you can answer or ask someone a question. For instance, like one day I was really in a really bad rush, and I was just like, you know, I still had to go through the whole thing. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Like even when there's almost an emergency, you still have to go through this whole thing that in the Netherlands it wouldn't be so big. So do you want to see if we have any comments? Are people getting on the line? Okay.
Yeah. So Camila is saying Dutch rap is there.
Dutch rap. It's
for years, I think for 2 years consecutive was the most played style on my Spotify.
For me as well. Yeah.
And the last year.
And Philippe was like, "Oh, did you hear this new song by Beaucoup where like
Honey Flags?
Honey Flags." Like I was like, "What?"
So open one. Yeah. So Camille is saying that like Dutch are like open-minded people, and I think that's a nice thing as well. I don't know, for something that I just like the routine with Rose, like some, you know, it's a really Brazilian thing. Sometimes you comment something about someone, the gossip people, but it's not a nice way. Sometimes I do a comment and you're just like, you know, it's not your business.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, and that's a really good thing as well. That's just other people's life is other people's lives. Yeah. So
should we see because we have 8 people on the line. Maybe
so that's a challenge for you, Rose. Gustavo say
São
peixincheiros.
Peixincheiro.
What is that?
Was it the word that you taught me the other day?
No. We did a challenge.
Because I learned a new word for gossip.
Yeah. Fuxiqueiro.
Fuxiqueiro. Yeah. Which also sounds like sushi to me.
So we are also recording video. We have our channel, coffeebreak.live. We just put our user is at coffeebreak.live, and we have our Instagram, and also we have on YouTube, and you do lives on LinkedIn as well.
Yes.
So I will just drop the link later here. And so pechincheiro, tell me, what is pechincheiro? Again,
they're not cool.
No, the Dutch are not cool.
Oh! I thought Gustavo was talking about the people that talk about people.
No, sorry.
No, I think they're super cool.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
The Dutch are amazing, but it's not that word. Also, I think is you mentioned today about the people like
pechincheiro. Não sei.
Pechincheiro, it's
give me a hint.
Who when you ask for a fair price, I think this is
Oh my gosh, they're greedy. Oh, that's so mean.
No, but it's not in a good.
We are I think
greedy. You save sometimes. Save, sometimes I say, just like forget about that. Just don't save and use something that I also now I learn as well.
Yep.
I use my shoes until they split in two.
This is how this is how you have something down the line.
Yeah,
it's a good thing. Cool. So let me just see, do we have anyone that we need to wait for? Because we have 5 people here now. Maybe so just send us a message if you want us to wait for us. Otherwise, we'll get started.
Yeah. If you want to join, just leave
just let us know that we need to wait for you if you want to join the Kingsday quiz. Otherwise, we will get started.
Isso. E se você quiser entrar no quiz, tem um quiz, que é esse o endereço que a gente mandou. Se você quiser participar, também deixa nos comentários. As perguntas estão em inglês, mas se você conseguir ler rápido, você vai conseguir participar. O importante é também acertar a resposta e também a velocidade que você responde. É isso, Rose?
Isso. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start because I don't see anyone.
I need to jump. Are you ready, people?
So are you ready? We're gonna start. Ooh, this is the real code sound. Alrighty, Kingsday quiz. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Question number 1.
What does the Netherlands celebrate on Kingsday?
I just see the.
Oh. Okay. You have to look here. What do you think? The birthday of our king is red.
Huh? The birth of our king? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know why I'm not seeing the...
That's weird, yeah.
Yeah, so people, just one... Bye. So, just one question. Are you seeing the question as well? People, just leave at the comments if you are seeing the questions. Because I just got squares. Rose is trying to.
Yeah, maybe you should follow it on a phone otherwise.
Gustavo, Camila, you got the question as well, or it was just me? Just options.
Okay.
Okay, Rose. I'm trying to.
And were you guys on the desktop or on the phone? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you have it then? Mm-hmm. Can we share the screen?
Restart?
No, can we share the screen so they see the questions on mine? They just click on theirs.
Oh, yeah. So Lizzie will try mobile.
But
okay, let's get the address here. Yeah, laptop small window, probably because we need to share.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, I can share here and I can use on your computer. So I will just like share another screen and we can restart.
But you won't see.
Yeah, but I can do it here.
Yeah, but they won't see.
I put my ID down. You share the questions and I answer you. How to log in?
308.
No, but you need to log in.
Oh, you want to log in there as a host? Sorry, guys. The Kahoots is not always easy. So, yeah, log in. No. That's not going to make a difference if you can.
No, you share that and I play here. Okay, log here. And we share the question.
Okay. We're going to do musical chairs now. Okay.
That's alive.
That's alive. That's how it goes.
When Rose like type and just eating the croquettes.
Yeah, it's an important thing to do. The mustard's good too. I just hope that I can log in here.
Segura aí, pessoal.
It's not letting me log in here, Phoebe.
Which
This one. So can we share?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're here. Now can you hear us?
Agora sim. Vou só compartilhar com o link com a Rose para ela entrar aqui no quiz. No. Have the WhatsApp there?
No.
So you can just type stream.
Oi, Amanda. We're just setting up the quiz here. Okay, good. Good. We're back. So at least we have the sound. Now we'll get the questions here.
So you open the stream here?
Yeah.
And type the address or...
What's that?
Yeah.
Streamer.com. So Felipe, just continue here. Yeah. And I'll do this.
So Rose will join. We can switch again. Switch tables.
Hey. Okay.
So. Okay. So Amanda is asking the theme for today is orange. So today is Kingsday in Netherlands, and it's one big party. It's kind of carnival, but it's not carnival. It's kind of St. Patrick's,
but not St. Patrick's.
But it's not St. Patrick's. And the day is today, and we are celebrating that.
Let's just turn off the sound here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can access or no?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. Okay. All right.
Right. So
I can share my screen. Share screen.
You select the application window. Yeah.
You
need to restart.
Okay. Okay, but
Yeah, just leave and you can just rejoin them.
no, because then we'll have a new. Cancel. Let's see if it goes like this. Yeah.
You can change the settings.
Sure.
Okay, I will just add screen now. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You see it?
Yeah. Now
okay, guys.
Yay!
Okay, I'll zoom this in a little bit.
So
hopefully you can see it okay.
Can we restart or?
I think it's better to leave like this.
Okay, just like the intro.
We have the first question. So the first question was, what do we celebrate on Kingsday? So it's either the birthday of our king, or that the hemeltepoesen are on sale, or the former queen's birthday, but it's actually the birthday of our king. So next question, you'll be able to see it, and you can
just look at the screen. Yeah.
Use your basically your own phone or laptop to manage the answers. Alrighty. So it's a bit unfair because Philippe is on top now because he can see the question.
No, people are seeing the question there as well.
Now they are.
Oh, okay. We can rejoin if you have like a.
Okay, so we have the camp in here.
308
5185. All right, enter. Philippe. Yeah, just like Philippe too.
So you can rejoin now. So I was able to rejoin with a different one.
I don't think so.
Okay, there is a question. Philippe Lopes is asking if it is better than São João in Caruaru. No, I think no. São João de Caruaru is the best one.
Okay, tell us for who doesn't know São João.
São João, it's a party. I think mainly like so for non-Brazilians and the live. São João is a party that we have between. It is the full month. Depends on in Caruaru is the full month, and starts at the 1st of June and ends up at the 28th. That is the Dia de São Pedro. Gustavo is laughing. Don't laugh, Gustavo. For sure. São João is the best one, especially the Caruaru. So Caruaru is my city. That's why I'm biased with that. So I will just come back to our. Oh yeah, Camila's comment. Campina Grande. Campina Grande is the second.
Just show the comments there.
Yeah. So Camila say Campina Grande. Campina Grande is the second one. Sorry, Caruaru is the best one. There is a huge fight.
I have not heard about Campina Grande. Yeah.
There is a huge fight between those two.
So it's either Campina Grande or São João.
No, Caruaru and Campina Grande. So
okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wish I'd say that the fight started now.
Now it's getting real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get into the quiz. So, Felipe, try to get into the Kahoot.
Yeah.
Just try it if you can join.
Yeah, I read that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just clicked you now. I lose my point. So
question number 2. What is not a tradition on Kingsday?
Yeah.
1, eating orange sambusa. Blue, jumping in the canals.
Mm-hmm.
Orange, raising the Dutch flag. Or green, flea market. So what is not a tradition on Kingsday?
What is not a tradition? Oh, okay.
What is not a tradition? We have 2 answers so far, 3 answers. Let's see. We see a picture of the canals, the beautiful canals. Those were the boat parties I was telling you about, which are really good. And let's see. 1 person had it right. Jumping in the canals is not a part of, not officially, I mean.
Not officially.
Eating the Olá Pessoal, which are the pastries that I told you about. Raising the Dutch flags. Mm-hmm. That's definitely a tradition because like we just like, have the Dutch flag outside of the house. And then the flea markets are kind of like the entrepreneurial thing that I was telling you about. So let's see who is Philippe 2 now. Okay, this game is not biased.
It's not biased. I'm not seeing the answer.
We did not set this up.
Yeah. Gustavo, jump to the canal. No, it wasn't Gustavo. Yeah.
No, it's not Jump to the Canals.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Next question.
Why did Kingsday change its date in 2013? Red, because it was always raining on the old date. Blue, because the old date was Queen Beatrix's birthday and she had abdicated. Yellow, the old date was the Queen Mother's birthday and Queen Beatrix abdicated. Or green, they wanted to confuse the tourists. Like Philippe's friends. Probably did.
Yeah. Let's see. Lizzie was like, for sure, like jumped at the canal was the unofficial one.
It's the unofficial one.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on a boat, you might as well jump in the canal, but yeah. It was the old, so why did it change? The story's a bit complicated, but the old Queen's Day was because it was the Queen Mother's birthday, and then that was Juliana, and then Queen Beatrix. She never changed her. She never changed it.
Yeah, that's why.
Because I think her birthday was in January.
January. You know, because I was doing my research, and I saw Beatrix was the previous one, and her birthday was January. I was like, why is like sort of like April down here? Yeah. Now I know.
Now it is. So then Queen Beatrix abdicated, and now it's her son's, the king's birthday,
William.
which is William. It is his actual birthday, so that's cool. Okay.
Next question.
So next question. Oh, Bama is catching up.
Oh,
so let's see if Philippe is still on top. But I think watch out for Bama. All right, let's go to the next question. What are the first words of the Dutch national anthem?
Oh my gosh.
Wilhelmus van Oranje. Blue, ik hou van jou, ik blijf je trouw. Yellow, Wilhelmus van Nassau, ben ik van Duitse bloed. Or green, bloed, zweet en tranen.
That now will be, so clean.
Did you just guess? Like
I just guessed.
Guesstimate.
Brazil just saying that we kicked that, wasn't it? Just
just see where it lands.
Yeah, kicks and see where it lands.
Okay, so we have 2 right answers. Let's see. Mama just went straight to the top. So all good on the comments.
Blue, Gustavo, you're seeing the answer, the questions on the screen, like Rose is like sharing her screen, and you can answer on your computer.
Yeah, I'm hoping that everyone can see that.
Yeah, you can split the screen as well. I don't know. Well, let's try. So next one, Rose.
Okay.
I need to win now.
Let's go. Now. Let's keep going. And I like how it's orange, by the way. Orange. In what year did the Netherlands win the Euro Cup? Red, 1988. Blue, 1986. Yellow, 1972. Or green, they never won the Euro Cup.
Euro Cup.
Yeah. That answer, I don't want to hear that. Whether it's true or not. Oh, 1988.
This one is easy.
Oh my gosh, 2 people who went for green. Come on, people.
So the thing is, the World Cup they never won. It was the Euro Cup they won.
Yep. So okay, Felipe did that one well.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for the next question? What does the Dutch flag look like? Red, blue, white, or blue, red, white, blue. This is getting really confusing. Yellow, orange, or green, black, yellow, red. Which one is it?
I have a hint here on my shirt.
Not gonna do that.
Oh my gosh, this one. Okay. Come on, people. I think as Gustavo left, probably.
He left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what is the name of Dutch king? Red, Koning Pils. Blue, Koning Florentijn. Yellow, koning Willem-Alexander Klaas Floris.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Or green, koning Willem-Alexander Klaus George Ferdinand. I just turned the song off because otherwise the sound is going to echo. Yeah. So
That's
which
hard,
one
right?
is it?
I know the two first names.
So yeah, remains the question then. Oh, answer streak lost. But there was one person that had the right.
Lizzie.
Lizzie is moving up in the game. Very good.
Very good, Lizzie.
Okay. I just realized Pama is my parents.
I think there's some answer. Yeah.
It's pa
Robin.
Pa and my
Papai,
mama. Yeah. Okay. So where was the Dutch king born? Is that red, Utrecht? Is it blue, the palace, Soestdijk? Or is that yellow, the Dutch Antilles? Or green, Amsterdam?
Sorry, that's where I learned way of family now.
This is where we kind of like dive into the real royal, like, you know, not yet crown, not yet crown related, but still a little bit of the royal knowledge that you might have. Okay.
Oh, I got it wrong again.
Utrecht is actually where he was born.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who got that right.
Lizzie.
Lizzie, the royal watcher. I have to say, this is one I could have expected because we always talk about, you know, either the crown or the royal family.
Royal mafia here.
So we're always joking that we should start our own podcast about the royal, happenings and yeah.
Okay, Lizzie got like a pre-preparation.
What?
No.
Oh my gosh, Lizzie, you're so German.
Yeah, we have like a challenge now. Lizzie.
Yeah.
I'm watching you now.
Yeah, it's on. Okay, next question. What are the ingredients of a bitterball?
Oh gosh.
So there is really a lot of. So is that butter, flour, broth, beef, crumbs, and Heineken, or blue, butter, flour, broth, pork, some more, and crumbs? Or is it yellow, butter, flour, broth, beef, onion, nutmeg, flour, eggs, and crumbs? Or green, we don't know. It's a secret ingredient. So let's see what is in a bitterball. The one thing that we love to eat. And that is two people that got the right answer. Let's see who's on top.
Oh no! Lizzie's getting close now.
Lizzie is getting close. Oh, it's gonna get scary now. Okay. So the Dutch king's wife, Queen Maxima, is from red, Venezuela, blue, Amsterdam,
I know, like
yellow, Antwerp, or green, Argentina. It's a lot of A's in there. So Lizzie, we have one answer in, I think. No Googling. No Lizzie, Googling this. Okay, Argentina. There we go.
Argentina, okay.
And Philippe, still on top. Very good. Okay.
No,
so, what age?
I was scared because.
What age did the Dutch king turn this year? Red, 45 years. Blue, 54 years. Yellow, 63 years. And green, 41 years. So I put a picture there for you so you can kind of judge by this picture. I don't know how old that picture is, but 54 years he turned this day actually. So gefeliciteerd. Gefeliciteerd. Koning Willem-Alexander. Koning. Yes. Yep. Okay, Philippe, you're still on top.
Oh gosh, I was like sweating now. At least was like getting close. And
yes. Yeah.
Rose
you know,
Hes
Germany, they're close to us, so they know a lot. Like, yeah. Okay, the last one. How do you order 2 Heineken beers in Dutch? Red, meneer, ik heb dorst. Blue, 2 goudgele rakkers, alsjeblieft. Yellow, 2 Heineken biertjes, alsjeblieft. Green, I don't drink Heineken. Which one is it? The right answer.
Right
We're looking
answer.
for the right answer here. And some Dutch skills as well. Let's see. Oh, and actually all the answers are approved. So Kingsday quiz, the podium. Let's see. On the 3rd place, Pa and Ma,
Wow.
my parents, Lissy Mobile. And on the 1st place, it's Felipe. Good job, Felipe. Good job.
So I was well prepared because I don't want to like.
Felipe was asking me all these difficult questions today, like why did the Dutch flag turn from orange to red, white, blue? And I was like, it did? I didn't even know that. It's like, oh, really? So, this is how we learn. All right, I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen here.
Thanks, everyone.
So congrats on everyone that had a spot on the main stage. It's a very big deal. Yeah. So any questions, any comments that we have?
Please.
Any questions for Felipe or for me about Kingsday? Because we need to pour another Heineken actually.
Yeah, but I was really focused on.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah.
If I know you can So Gustavo is asking that if the Dutch royal family have power in the politics
or are they just
a
so they do have power in the politics, but they can't sign off on anything. So for instance, we have this day in September where the king reads all basically the rules for that year, what's going to change, but he won't be able to sign off on anything by himself. So it is a bit of both. They definitely are involved. And for instance, our king, he's very much involved in like the water dike design and everything like that. So he's very big into sports as well. And that's kind of why he got this nickname King Bear, because when he was younger, he was always like jumping on the field with, like hockey players or something, like celebrating with them if they won. But he is very involved and but not in a sense that he would be able to say this is what goes. So we still have the parliament that discusses or that decides on what's gonna be the final say, I guess.
Yeah.
But he did move the day of Kingsday to a different date, to his own birthday.
He's saying it was fun. Thank you.
Bye, Lizzie.
Congrats for the 2nd place next time.
Congrats on your almost win. Have a good day. Enjoy Vermont. Enjoy maybe some snow. I don't know how it is right there now.
Yeah.
So
there's a question in Portuguese for you.
Okay. I remain curious. Why do you... okay. So
why they changed?
Gustavo is asking. No, I read it.
Yeah.
Gustavo is asking why we did change the color of the flag. So it's really funny because Philippe was asking me that today, and then I was watching this very long YouTube video about it, and they just did not get to the
20
point.
minutes just
and it was
explain
like
why change.
20 minutes, and it was like, okay, you know what? This is going to be another time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone on the on the line knows.
Yeah.
Maybe my parents know. Why did they change the flag from orange, not red, blue,
yeah, it was
but
orange,
blue,
white, and
white,
blue. Orange, white, blue.
White, blue,
yeah.
To red, white, blue, because they found a painting that it looked different, and that raised a lot of questions. But I don't know exactly.
No, yeah,
if it was changed at all.
Yeah, the thing that I know based on my research, that was the flag of the prince.
Yeah.
So the prince went for a fight. They they drew the orange flag, and they thought it was the Netherlands flag, but it was the prince flag.
See, that's why he won the game. Like, he knows all these things. It's crazy. I feel like I'm letting my country down now. Don't know.
So, and the
there's another
question is like,
question.
what is the most famous football club?
Depends where you're from, I would say.
Yeah.
Because like we have the Amsterdam club, which is Ajax.
Ajax.
And then we have
PSV.
the Rotterdam. Yeah, we have the Rotterdam club, Feyenoord. And we have PSV as well, which is Eindhoven. So it depends a little bit on where you're from. I would say that Ajax and Feyenoord are the two biggest in the country that kind of like, you know, are the biggest competitors as well. But I'm not a big, I mean, I'm wearing a soccer shirt, but that's about it.
Once I was like watching the final for the Champions League, and I was like, Rose, like Ajax is playing, and it was like, really? And I was watching the match, and she was like, oh, yeah. But which team you support?
I would support Ajax. I think because my brother always supported Ajax, and like Utrecht then is still closest to, you know, Amsterdam in that sense. Like
they said it is literally on the.
Yeah, it is on like right near the train track actually.
Train track, between Amsterdam and Utrecht.
Yeah.
So he also, I think, is so we also have start of the
inburgeringsexam. Yes, exactly. So my parents are saying this is part of your naturalization to the Netherlands. Okay. Like we can just, this is why we're recording it. We can just say this is the proof.
It's a proof. Yeah,
like, you know, like we were drinking Heineken with an orange shirt, and like we were talking about Dutch history, and he was educating me versus the other way around. So maybe that will be good enough.
Yeah, so that's a funny thing as well. So because in Dutch, J sounds like E.
Ajax.
And we Dutch call Ajax. In Brazil we call Ajax.
Ah, okay. Just like JP.
JP. Yeah.
JP is JP in Portuguese. But yeah, Ajax. It's the club from Amsterdam. So.
Yeah, another question. What's the best season to visit now?
The Netherlands.
Yeah.
I would say probably spring towards summer. Yeah. Maybe stay out of the, you know, like the high season. This summer, though, I don't know if the high seasons are still going to be the same after this whole thing.
April is a good time.
April's really nice. Like just to be along the canals in Amsterdam or Utrecht is just really nice, and you can, you know, have your beers there or just like kind of like wander the city. If you feel comfortable, rent a bike. But if you don't, you know, if you're not very good at it, maybe not rent a bike, because you just need to be really aware of what's happening, because everyone goes really fast and it's quite aggressive on a bike.
Cycling in the summer is
it's a completely different ball game. But it is really fun to just roam the city. So I would definitely say for visiting the spring and summer season would be really nice. We do have a question,
answer here that's saying that the orange is from the family, the red and white blues from the country. Yeah. So that's the background. So the orange was from the family, the family of orange, and red, white, blue was for the country. Cool.
So so visiting in spring and in summer, we actually had a really nice trip. I think it was 4 years ago. It was one of our first trips when we went to the Netherlands, where it was such nice weather during July or something like that. And we were just eating bitterballen and drinking beers all the time, and just like walking along the canals.
Yeah. I think for my favorite ones are Vondelpark. The
Vondelpark.
Vondelpark.
It's a really big park in Amsterdam. And everyone goes to hang out there. Everyone, you know, starts kind of like brings their own barbecue maybe, or brings their own inline skates. So it's a very lively park. Yeah. So
and Philippe is asking if I have learned Dutch. Not yet. At the beginning of the live, I was like using my long vocabulary. No, I do know a few words, but it's not done.
Yeah. So we are gonna do a few more videos about the Dutch skills that Philippe has, and we'll do a challenge where I'll teach him some words that are difficult, of course.
Yeah.
We'll also do a video about my Portuguese skills that Felipe will test me with my vocabulary. So we will have some videos coming up on that.
In the meantime, I would just get the link for the channel before we share.
Good. Yeah.
So Gustavo asked for you pronouns in Dutch. Who's in Dutch?
Because people may always make jokes of it, but it's Van Gogh. So he asked, can you say Van Gogh in Dutch? And it's same people say the Rijksmuseum, for instance. They think it's the Rijksmuseum because you have a Y and a J that's close together. But yeah, Van Gogh, you can go and see the Van Gogh paintings in the Rijksmuseum. Yeah, the G is very, I think, difficult for other people to say. You're okay with the G.
It's a bit hard for you're really nice when I say good morning. But other Dutch doesn't understand.
Other Dutch, but I think they also don't think that you're gonna say anything in.
Sometimes I try to speak, but it's
no, I think it sounds quite good. But you sound like you're more from the south, like goedemorgen.
Good morning. Okay, I have this South accent.
South accent.
The plain.
Yeah, but yeah. So Felipe, what's the best word that you've learned so far in Dutch?
Heel goed.
Heel goed. It's very good.
It's very good.
Muito bom.
I love because just sounds really badass.
Heel goed. Sounds like hella good. Yeah.
And it's funny because in Brazil, I don't know, we call Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Always we call Van Gogh.
Yeah. Always when you talk about Van Gogh.
Yeah, my mom would say, "Oh, Van Gogh." Van Gogh.
This is the real pronunciation.
Yeah. So I just left at the comment the link from our channel, so we're gonna start uploading videos there.
Yes.
And also we do lives once in a while. So we have our we're gonna. So if you wanna know there, you can just follow us on LinkedIn or
Instagram. And we're gonna do more of these challenges. This weekend we did our first language challenge where we were just talking about what I learned, 3 things that I learned from watching The Circle Brazil, because I learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
It's just all this slang and everything. And another thing that I do now to learn a language, which I would really recommend, is just to watch TV in that language and then to watch the subtitles. So for instance, now I watch my shows that are from the US, but I watch it with the subtitles that are Portuguese from here. So I'm also learning Portuguese, because some of the words I'll be asking Felipe, does this mean this? And he's like, I don't know that word. So it's a good way to learn. And also some of the words that I'm saying, I learned this from the series, and Felipe's like, don't use that word in Brazil because it's a different word. So
it's a different meaning.
It's a different meaning, exactly. The word exists, but you shouldn't use it. So there's all these different things that I'm learning. And then the other thing that I'm doing is sometimes I'll watch something on Netflix and I change the subtitles to Portuguese. So I can see, I can watch the series with the actual language, like English, but I can see the subtitles in Portuguese, which is really nice because I can just watch my series and and still learn the language and feel like I'm doing something really useful. So
we have the last question. What is the most typical food?
So one of the typical foods would be the bitterballen. Bitterballen with mustard. So that's really good. And then
stroopwafels.
Stroopwafels was it's not really food, it's more like a snack. I'm just saying snacks now.
It's really good.
But yeah, so we have
my favorite sweet.
Yeah, it's really good. Stroopwafels, it's like a caramel waffle, and they make it fresh on the farmers markets. So that's a really good one.
I like the fish as well.
The fish, the kibbeling. Yeah, the kibbeling. What else do we have?
I think there are dishes with apple.
The cheeses, of course, a lot of cheeses. So the Gouda cheese is
Gouda cheese. The cheese is the favorite part.
Yeah. So those are kind of things that you will see. A lot of fish, a lot of cheese, some good fried snacks for with the beers.
Oliebollen.
That's something during New Year's Eve that we eat. So people line up for the oliebollen. It's like fried dough balls, sometimes with raisins in it, and you put sugar on top. And it's just really good actually to, have with your drinks, because it kind of it's really oily. So it soaks up the drinks a bit.
Yeah.
So I think that's it, no?
I think that's it. Yeah, I think we're done. That was our
Kingsday special, Kingsday happy hour.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking with us through the Kahoot difficulties. But we made it. We made it. Yeah. We tested Philippe's knowledge. All went I know that we can save this recording to showcase that he is half Dutch now.
Yeah, now I have that recorded now. I can use as a proof.
50% Dutch.
I can use as a proof.
What would you say? Like 10% Irish.
Yeah.
10% Irish.
10% Irish.
How much Brazil?
Yeah, I think it's like 30% Dutch. No.
30% Dutch.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I think the one time that you celebrated Kingsday that brought you to 30.
We had the strappo.
Yeah, stampot. Curly kale is another Dutch dish. It's like curly kale with mashed potatoes. Like apparently it's a very Dutch thing to mash everything together. But yeah, we put curly kale with mashed potatoes and like a really nice sausage. Like it's a really salty sausage, and we put that together. And usually we eat that during the winter times. And then we also have this soup that's made out of pea. Like pea soup with different sausage again. So it's all these winter foods.
And Gustavo is saying it's like 10% Irish, 20% Dutch, and 7%
Cararoo. Yeah. I think for me it's now maybe 10% Irish, 10% Irish for me. I think I'm already more Portuguese than what I was Irish. But it's going to be a mix of everything. Yeah.
And I think before I used to share some memes with Rose, but Rose didn't get the language. And now we start getting the language, and even like local memes. Yeah. For example, things from Recife or... We
started watching Brazilian comedians.
Yeah.
That I'm now able to follow more. Yeah. But like we also watched this Netflix show from Brazil, and at first I was like, "This is so weird."
Cidades Invisíveis.
Yeah. So like
Invisible Cities. Yeah. It's really.
Do you want to talk about what it is like?
Yeah, Invisible Cities is a series from Netflix that talk about the Brazilian folklore. And the mythical creatures from Brazil. If you can see in your country, I don't know, because
it's on Netflix.
Relies on Netflix on their country. It's a good series about Brazil. It's a must watch.
Yeah. So we watched that, and I learned a lot from that about Brazil, or some things that people say, like the Cuca monster is gonna get you if you don't go to sleep. I was like, what? But now I know where it comes from. So it's really nice to see those things.
So. Yeah, so Gustavo is saying next time, you should talk about your
first impressions. Yeah, that's a good point.
Could be a video that we can share. Yeah. Good suggestion, Gustavo.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
That's our live.
Thank everyone for.
This was the first live on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that was a new thing. Yeah. And also the first live that we did for Kingsday, the first virtual Kingsday celebration. So I think we'll have another Hanneke here.
Yeah.
And thank you all for joining us today on deze Koningsdag, which is Kingsday in Dutch. And
that's it.
That's it for today.
And in Portuguese, just esse foi o primeiro vídeo em inglês, foi um teste. Tem outros convidados que eu quero trazer em inglês, mas esse foi mais um happy hour, e os próximos vão ser mais tipo, caráter técnico. Os convidados a gente vai falar sobre itens técnicos. Não é, Rose?
Não é.
E é isso. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you for watching. Obrigada.
Yeah. Enjoy your day. Hoje in Brazil, like, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde. And just remember to follow our coffeebreak.live YouTube channel. It's in the somewhere in the comments.
I will put it in the description as well.
And we'll be sharing more language and culture videos, because we actually realized the other day we have completely different cultures that we're coming from. So it will be fun to talk about that. So we're going to talk about that more. I'm going to talk more about my Portuguese, and
now I need to start learning.
Yes, it will be a reason to really focus on our language skills. Okay. Everyone, have a good evening, have a good day, and see you next time.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.